planners. I hope you're doing so well. I hope you had a really great weekend. It is the time of the month where we are going over my income report. So I'm going over how I made $24,791 this July. Now, before we go into recap everything to do with income reports, I want to go over the free class that I'm hosting tomorrow. So you can sign up at profitplanner.co/free. We're going over how to create consistent income like the one mentioned in the description without adding more to your schedule. I think a lot of you, especially service-based businesses over here, calling my coaches, my photographers out. I think a lot of you think that you can't automate your business, that you can't automate what's driving profit right now because you think that's only for passive income creators. But I'm here to tell you that you're wrong in a really loving way. And I'm really excited to dive into how we can actually do this for you. And that's what we're covering in this class. So we're covering the 3 P's of profit. The 3 P's of profit is a foolproof framework that takes the guesswork out of scaling. So what you need right now to scale your business, what you need to create consistent income without having a super crazy calendar, that's what the 3 P's of profit teaches. So if you want to sign up for this class, make sure to do that at profitplanner.co/free. That way you can start creating consistent income without having that crazy calendar that makes you feel like ripping your hair out. Okay? Awesome. Now I want to cover the recaps of the month. So I'm going to grab my notes over here. And I have a few things that I want to go over because this month has been really enlightening. Really enlightening. I've learned a lot. So if you followed me on Instagram stories, then you might have seen that when I came back from my Austin business retreat, I kind of got into a funk. Like this funk that kind of made me sit on a couch on a whole weekend and watching Netflix and not doing anything. And I was talking to my business friends. I'm like, I'm not motivated at all with my business right now. I have no idea why. Like, I have no idea what's up. And a lot of people are like, well, you know, when you're up leveling, it brings up things from your past, or people told me a lot of different things, but it all ended up with, well, you're up leveling right now. That's just kind of called the 6-figure funk. And I believed them because I thought, well, they've already been through this. But what I realized is, okay, Haley, you need to sit down in an area where no one is, isolated completely out of your everyday environment, and figure out what you need to scale your business. Like, or why you're in this funk in the first place, like what you can actually do, right? And so what I did was I booked a Memphis hotel room, which is like an hour away from me. Memphis, Tennessee is. So I booked a hotel room, and although the hotel room did not have AC, the hotel room didn't have a lot of things, whatever, I made it work. Within 5 minutes, guys, I sat on the hotel bed, and I meditated, as I always do when I'm in this situation. I meditated, and I let my internal self speak. Which, if you're not woo-woo, just forgive me right now, just ignore me. But I'm a little bit woo-woo, and if you don't even know what woo-woo is, just completely ignore that I just said that. But for all of you entrepreneurs that are a little bit woo-woo, you get me. So I'm sitting on my bed, I'm meditating, letting my internal guides kind of tell me what to do, and it just kept popping up in my mind. You need to Facebook message this person. And it kept telling me this over and over and over again. And I thought, wow, I guess I do. Like, this is the person I need to reach out to for advice. I was reaching out to all these other people, but what if I wasn't reaching out to the right person? And so I Facebook messaged her, and guys, within 2 minutes, she had read it and responded. And this is like a big wig in the industry, okay? So she read it, responded, and 10 minutes conversation, or a 10-minute conversation later, I had felt so inspired, so invigorated. I mean, I was ready to roll again. I had snapped out of my funk. And what I realized from that conversation that I had with her is I have no idea where I'm going. I went to that Austin business retreat and I hit my goals. Like, I was everyone, like Jordan and Raina, were evaluating their business. They had this big vision planned. I was working on detail stuff. I wasn't working on big vision stuff like they were. So they came out of the retreat super inspired, whereas I didn't. I came out of the retreat going, wow, well, I hit my goals. I have this business that's generating over $200,000 a year. I mean, I don't know what else to do. And I didn't even think about that being what was putting me in the funk. So what I realized is that, okay, I need to be, and this is something that I want you to realize as well. What are your external drivers and your internal drivers? So, what I realized was my internal driver is impact. I want to make a huge impact in this world. And some people, like for instance, Raina, a lot of you know that was at the retreat. Raina likes to give to charities. That's the way she likes to impact the world. She had a social work major. That's just the way she is, right? She's a very giving person. But, and I don't want this to sound bad, but I'm just going to be super honest with you here. Giving to charities does not light me up. And I think it has to do something with my past where I'm afraid of the way money's being spent. Maybe it's a control problem, but it doesn't light me up, right? But what I realized what really lit me up was impacting the way women operated on a day-to-day level. Like the messages that I've been getting on, Haley, my husband and I, like, you saved our marriage because I was able to figure out how they can feel empowered and not just a mom, not just a wife. Like, they had something that lit them up, that gave them that fire again to live life and wanted to wake up early and eat healthier just because they had a passion and they were making money from it. Like, how cool is that? Like, that's what I want to do. And I want more success stories from Profit Planner Lounge members like Alicia, who now has 70% passive business so that whenever Canada gets really gray, depressing winters, her seasonal, or I think it was seasonal depression she was talking about, it was really severe. And now she gets to put her mental health as a number one priority in her business, all because of profit planning. Like, that's the kind of impact I want to make on the world. So that was my internal driver. My external driver was a little bit different. And I'm a very competitive person. Like, naturally, that's the way I was raised. I'm a Phillips. I'm competitive. That's just the way we are. So what I realized is I had, up to this point, I had been competing with people in my mastermind, you know, not like I'm going to beat you, like, but out of love, just kind of, I knew that would help me go farther. But I stopped competing. And I didn't realize that I had done this, but I did. I stopped competing with other people around me, and I needed to level up the people around me. So that leads me to the second recap of this month is I invested in a group coaching program that was $18,000, and that was the best business decision I think I've ever had or done in my whole entire life. I have never spent that much money so confidently before and signed a contract and was like, yes, I am so glad I did this. But I was so glad I did that. And there were a few reasons. Number one, at my level in business, I knew I needed to surround myself with other people that were higher, that were already making millions of dollars, that were or at my level, that could give me advice, or we could keep each other accountable. Like, I needed that group of people just because that was competitive nature in me. And then number two, the impact portion, I knew that I needed to scale my business in a way that led me to help me impact more people, because right now I'm playing really small. I have a membership site of, you know, a little over, or almost 300 people now, but I want to impact way more people than that. And I love everyone in the Profit Planner Lounge so much, and seeing their results, seeing the way this is changing their lives. I just know that I have to play bigger. I just know that I have to funnel more people into this membership site so that their lives can change too. And so that's been a huge goal of mine too, is just figuring out, okay, I need to figure out how to scale my business where I can impact more people quickly in a really deep, authentic way. So that was huge, and I'm so glad I did that. I've learned so much already. Within 48 hours, I've learned so much. Okay, so then number three, the recap is team structure. This was huge this month. We had a lot of issues, problems, joys, celebrations. So the team Profit Planner team was like a roller coaster this month, to be honest, but in the best way possible. I've heard Amy Porterfield say that what she says all the time is everything works out in my favor, and wow, is this true? We have had some people it ended up so great. Like everything that happened this month ended up on purpose for a reason. Like whenever something bad happened, and then a day later, and you realize why it happened, you're like, oh wow, that actually saved me, and I didn't realize it. Like the universe it has my back. Like that could have ended up really bad 2 months from now, but because this happened now, I now get to, let's say, hire this new position, or I restructured my team hierarchy. So if any of you right now are at the point in your business to where you're making over 6 figures, you're building your team, I want to let you in on what I'm doing because I think this may be helpful, or maybe this is something that you can shoot for if you're in the build develop stage of your business. Okay, so what I'm doing is I've restructured my team hierarchy, and this has been huge. And guys, remember, I scaled really quick. Like so quick to where I am learning on the fly, go, 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 go. I honestly sometimes have no idea what I'm doing, and I have no idea how I'm even on rolling. I'm just learning so much about team management for sure, because this is so foreign to me. I have no background in this whatsoever, so it's a little bit scary. Okay, but let me go into my team hierarchy. So what I've done is I split this up into, and by the way, this is what I've learned in the group coaching program that I invested in. And if you are curious about the group coaching program that I invested in, and you might want to invest in it as well, and you are earning over 6 figures, please DM me on Instagram, and I will personally let you know where to sign up, because it really is a great investment. Okay, moving on though. So visionary, that's the top of the company, which is you and me. We're right? We're the visionary of our company. Now below that is the integrator. So the integrator is basically your second brain, your sidekick in your business. And they help you think high level strategy. They help pave the way for you, and they help make things happen. Make sure you're hitting deadlines. And they kind of tell you what to do in a way too, which is really nice. Now, below that, then you have 3 departments under the integrator. So the 3 departments are finances, operations, and sales. So for me, I'm going to split up kind of what I have in each of those departments. Sales, Facebook Ads Manager, Pinterest Ads Manager, for little contract jobs like setups or whatever for ads. Then operations, we have our graphic designer, we have illustrator, we have customer support, all those podcast management, blog management, all the day-to-day things that goes into operations that like keeps the business moving. And then we have what is this third one that I said? We had finances. Finances, yeah. Sales and operations and finances. So finances is like bookkeeper and taxes, and just making sure you're all on page with that. So what happens is these 3 departments send a report for each head of the department. So then those reports get filtered through the integrator, and then the integrator and you go over the report. So that is the team hierarchy that I'm striving for. I'm actually pretty close to it. I don't think I'm actually gonna hit my dream team probably until next year, because we're going into phases with my team right now, and I don't want to get into all that because I'm going to keep updating you on my team structure. But we are making some really big hires next month. That's scaring the crap out of me, but I am so excited, because it just means that it's really cool whenever you get to a level, and I'm sure you understand this too if you have someone on your team. It's really cool that you've created a business that can provide money for someone else to live their life, to pay their rent, to pay their bill. That's like the coolest feeling ever. So we're thinking about moving full-time, getting a full-time. We're thinking about a lot of those things right now, and that's not going to happen till late fall. But just getting into oh wow, I might hire a full-time employee, health benefits and all that stuff. It's scary, but it's really exciting. So, and we have some people that are like close to full-time, but they're not full-time. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, that's kind of the team hierarchy right now. that was a huge pivot this month. And also the realization of, as I scale, I need to be investing more in my team than I do in other areas of my business right now, which is a huge pivot in my focus. And I've been so focused on a lot of day to day. And what I'm trying to do right now is take myself out of the day to day, minus the support in my Facebook group in the lounge. I feel like I'm always going to be super active in that Facebook group and always reading and cheering on people because that's what gives me honest, but I do need to take myself more out of that day to day. So I hope all of that recap helped kind of give you a little basis of what this month has looked like for me. Now let's get into the numbers. So let me pull up here. So I made a total of $24,791 in July, as you know. Now, income sources, Profit Planner Lounge, $12,032. My lounge, the membership, did not scale like I wanted it to this month. I really wanted it to hit 15,000, and that did not happen. And the reason why that did not happen was because I realized I couldn't launch my evergreen funnel. I didn't pause it, but I stopped pouring money into it. So that was a big thing as well. Because what I'm going to be doing is I'm redoing my evergreen funnel and I'm optimizing it. So this month was full of optimizing and prepping for this coming month, this August, because August is going to be I'm live launching, optimizing my evergreen funnel, and then hiring a lot of people to set up the funnels. Not the funnels, but the traffic optimization part of that. So I did have to scale back a little bit on how many more members I wanted this month, but I'm okay with it because I still added about 2,000 to the lounge, even cancellations in the. Okay, now the Profit Planner Retreat, I made $1,740. Just really people just making a few payments, stuff like that. Asana for the Entrepreneur, $1,261. Coaching, $1,700. SiteGround Affiliate, $100. ConvertKit Affiliate, $208. Profit Planner Accelerator, $1,500. If you don't know what Profit Accelerator is, it's a one-on-one intensive. It's $750 as of right now. The price increases every few months, but right now it's $750, where we basically figure out how to automate everything in your business that's driving profit. But I am come in to your business as a consultant and look at everything and dive into what you need to do. So that's always really fun. And then we have profit calls, and I made $1,000 from profit calls, and then passive profit, $5,250, and all of that totals to $24,791. Now, I want to explain a little bit about what passive profit is if you don't know what passive profit is. So, passive profit is a new group coaching program that I have specifically for how to create that, how to position your product, launch it, and then make it evergreen, which a lot of you in the lounge were asking for, which is why I created it. I was going to wait until after the retreat, but a lot of you were begging me to do this, and so I realized, okay, why don't I just get some founding members together and let's get a group coaching program started. So that's what I did, and I'm so glad I did, because I know a lot of you that are in the passive profit program are so pumped, and we're starting next week as the time is recording, so I'm just so excited. Okay, now expenses. Expenses, lounge assistant, $610. Graphic designer, $334. Bookkeeper, $375. Affiliates, $440. Affiliate manager, $1,894. So I did bring on an affiliate manager this month. Onboarded her I guess a week ago or so, and she's been great. We love Zoe. She's so awesome on the team. She's been doing a lot about setting up this affiliate program for the lounge and also just influencer affiliates as well. Then we have Thrive Cart. So I did a one-time purchase of Thrive Cart. That's $595. Travel, $890. You know, I have been traveling a bit. I went on a beach vacation. Then I was last month. I feel like I did a lot, and I booked tickets too. So I booked tickets to New York and Dallas for this month because I'm going to be going to Dallas this month. So I did that. So that's what my travel was. Process Street. That's a new, and a lot of you that follow me on Instagram stories have seen how I'm using Process Street right now. But Process Street is a way that I've been able to document all the processes in my business. The best way to explain it is dummy proofing your business, where if a 5-year-old walked in, they could run your business based off your processes now. So that's one of my expenses that I have. Social curator, 25, active campaign, $169, which, by the way, I did switch to active campaign. A lot of you, I recommend you use ConvertKit. Don't switch from ConvertKit. If you do not have ConvertKit right now, get a 30-day free trial at profitplanner.co/ConvertKit. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. I hated switching, to be honest. Now, Active Campaign has some features that I do need to have with my intensely automated evergreen funnel, but I miss ConvertKit so much. I love ConvertKit. So, guys, stay with ConvertKit. If you don't have a crazy automated evergreen funnel, don't move, please, because it's also way more expensive. Okay, Acuity, $15, Adobe, $52, Kajabi, $89, Crowdcast, $49, Audible, Deadline Funnel, Zoom, QuickBooks, Intercom, Turnbuster, and then the group coaching program where I paid $1,500. So that the expenses goes to $7,238, which is a total profit of $17,500. So that is my income report, all my income, my expenses, and the recap of this month. Overall, oh, and by the way, I did up my salary. So as you guys know, I was paying myself $3,000, which I had on my income reports. Now I'm paying myself $5,000 with taxes, about $7,300 or something coming out. I wanted to keep my salary a little bit lower because what I'm going to be doing this month is, paying for a lot of things. So I am putting the gas pedal on the expenses because I want to scale quick. And based on my long-term vision, that's what I need to do. So I'm still paying myself pretty low compared to how much I'm making. Mainly because I do want to invest in these things in my business that are going to help me scale, like the integrator, the Facebook Ads Manager, all these different things that I know are going to cost tens of thousands of dollars, and I want to be able to pay for that without hesitating. So that is the recap of July. My income, expenses, what I paid myself, everything. Wait, before I ask you for any questions, which, by the way, if you guys have any questions, start putting them in the comment section right now so I can answer them. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. But I do want to mention at my first income report, I talked about the book Profit First. And then when I invested in this group coaching program, I was talking to her about this, and I said, I'm afraid of having a low profit margin. And that's why I was afraid of investing in all these things. And I had got some really great advice from her, and I want to relay this to you because I think this was huge. It was a huge light bulb moment for me. Is a profit margin is such a vanity metric. Like, I'm telling you guys, this was crazy to me because I've never thought of it this way. But a profit margin is a vanity metric. It's just like Instagram followers. It's a vanity metric. So for instance, if I was making $100,000, but I was only spending $20,000, my profit margin was $80,000, I have a high profit margin. But what if I'm making $1 million and I'm spending $600,000? My profit is $400,000, not $80,000, but I have a lower profit margin. So it's not the actual profit margin that makes the difference. It's what is your vision? Are you able to pay yourself a salary? And then after that, spend what you need to spend without feeling guilty about it. Like I was trying to only spend 30% in expenses, and now I think I'm going to be moving up to 50 or 60% in expenses in the upcoming months and just pouring money into things, especially my team, things like that. So there's a lot of things to come, but that was a really huge wake-up call for me as I'm scaling my business. I know a lot of you right now are just trying to get to the salary part maybe of just paying yourself a salary, But after you get to that point and you start scaling, I really consider you to not think like I was and think in high profit margins because that's what a healthy business is. But are you able to pay yourself? Are you spending what you need to do so you don't have a crazy schedule and not feeling guilty about it? Because at the end of the day, it is not about profit margin, it's about profit. And that was huge. Huge, huge light bulb moment. I hope that was a light bulb moment for you as well. Okay, do you guys have any questions right now as you're listening to this? I would love to answer some questions that you guys have about this income report, any of my income, any of my expenses. I do want to say if you have not signed up for the free class yet, please go ahead and do that at profitplanner.co/free. We're going over how to create consistent income without adding more to your schedule, which is a really big deal because I don't want you to keep aimlessly working on your business because you cannot build an online empire that way. It's impossible. I want to show you a way where you can automate everything that drives profit in your business through the 3 P's of profit, which is the foolproof framework that basically takes the guesswork out of scaling your business. So if you want sign up for this free class, go to profitplanner.co/free. We're going to be going live Wednesday. If you're watching the replay later on, I'm going to make sure that that link also leads to a page where you can maybe still sign up and watch the replay of this. I'm not sure, but still go to that link because I'll make sure that it still works for you. Okay, cool. It doesn't look like we have any questions, so I'm going to stay on a little bit though because I want to make sure that I do answer any questions that you have. So what are you guys curious about when it comes to any of what I talked about? My income, my expenses, how I'm scaling, or just maybe a question that's specific to your business. Totally open to answering really anything that you have questions. I know the first income report that I had, a lot of you guys had questions about bookkeeping. Right now, I have a bookkeeper and absolutely love my bookkeeper. It says it's unavailable. Oh, that's odd. Let me go see and see why it says it's available. Oh no. Okay, so we actually are having an issue with the website, but this isn't the website, so it say that it's unavailable. We'll see. I'm pulling on my phone right now and checking for you. Oh, I see why it's doing that. Okay, yeah, so okay. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to repost the link on here. So if you guys are wanting to sign up, would you comment in the comments, do an emoji. So if you haven't signed up yet, but you want to sign up, comment with an emoji right now. And what I'm going to do is, so what happened is profitplanner.co, the website, we're having issues with the website right now. It just happened 2 hours ago. So it's very recent. My programmer is trying to work on this right now for us. But in the meantime, I can get you a different link that'll still lead you to the registration page. So put an emoji in the comments. I know Caitlin and Matthew are wanting to sign up right now and we're having trouble. So if you want to put an emoji, Ronnie says can't wait. Okay, awesome. Ronnie, I'm so excited to see you there. Matthew, that's perfect. Yes, of course. We will get you to this class, I promise. I will tag you and put the new link in the comments below, okay? Awesome. Thanks for letting me know, Matthew. I am very thankful for you. I would have never even thought about that domain because that domain actually leads to another URL. So, tech issues, man. Goodness gracious. Okay, so do you guys have any questions though? Matthew, Ronnie, all of you guys watching, do you guys have any questions regarding my income report or anything you want me to cover? Caitlin is so excited. I'm so excited, girl. I'm so pumped for this. It's going to be an amazing class. I know this is a new updated class. We have done classes like this before, but this is completely different. This is updated. This is new. So I'm really excited to be going over this. Okay, Dominique wants to sign up. Okay, awesome, Dominique. I'll make sure to tag you below and put the new URL when I have that, when I get off live. Thank you for letting me know. Awesome. Okay, great. If you guys don't have any questions, then I'm going to head off. But what I want to know from you right now is, one, if you haven't signed up, put an emoji below or just say, I would love to sign up. And number two, if you do end up having a question, if you're watching the replay or you're coming back to this video, tag me in the comment and then ask your question. I'll make sure to come back and answer, okay? Okay, Dominique, how did you find your bookkeeper? Any tips? I need one. Dominique, great question. Okay, Dominique, I don't know if you're in the Profit Planner Lounge, but I'm obviously the founder of the Planner Lounge. It's my membership site, but we have some really great bookkeepers in there. And why I like hiring profit planners, Dominique, is because obviously I teach efficiency, I teach systems, I teach automation. So you're going to be hiring a really professional person that obviously prioritizes systems and planning and all that kind of stuff. So, Dominique, what I'd like you to do is if you're in the Profit Planner Lounge, post in the Facebook group. And if you're not in the Profit Planner Lounge, then I don't typically have people Facebook message, but I would like you to Facebook message me, and I will make sure. That's true, Ronnie. Yeah, we do have a directory in the lounge, but right now the site's down. So, oh. But Dominic, please message me, and I'll make sure to post in the Facebook group because I know we have quite a few. I think we have over 4 or 5 bookkeepers lounge as that I know of right now that I can recall names. So, and I'll make sure to give them your email. So message me with the email you want me to send them, and then they can shoot you an email with their rates and how everything. Does your bookkeeper handle your taxes? And I'm so lost. Yeah, that's a really great question. No, my bookkeeper does not handle my taxes. I love that question. And I sometimes wish she did because taxes confuse me a lot. But oh, great, Dominique! I'm so glad. Oh yeah, well, we're opening up the lounge tomorrow. Like after the class is live, we're gonna be opening up the lounge. So make sure to join, and then you can get in on all the goodness. But Caitlin, I'm gonna be hiring a tax person probably in January or February 2019. So she's going to be separate. But I'm keeping all my books. She's going to be doing my books, so my tax keeper's not going to have a lot of tax keepers. Why can I not think of the name of it? I guess tax accountant, whatever you call it. But yeah, great question. Yeah, bookkeepers are really great. I didn't realize the difference, to be honest, a few ago, which I know is terrible, but I didn't realize the difference between the bookkeeper and tax accountant. But what I realized, especially with all the income and expenses that I have going out, because with the membership, there's all these little expenses over here. And what she did was she set up an entire system where it all funnels into one place. I have profit and loss statements every month. And the great thing is that how can you as a CEO plan the future of your business and make decisions if you have no idea where your money's coming in and how much money you're spending and where it's going? How can you make executive level decisions if you have no idea what that information is, right? Like even if you're just starting out in your business and you made $1,000, you need to know the stats and the data behind that $1,000 because that's going to help you scale quicker because you know that. And that's what a bookkeeper does. Now, if you're only making $1,000, then you probably should not be hiring a bookkeeper. No, you should wait until you have that income coming in. But I absolutely am obsessed with. I hired. She's a really great hire, and that's why I typically hire within the Profit Planner Lounge. And if you are in the lounge, we do have a directory of businesses that are in the lounge, like for instance, graphic designers, business coaches. Everything under the sun. Artists. We have them all labeled. So if you're in the Profit Planner Lounge, you could potentially get hired by the Profit Planner Lounge member by being in the directory itself. So yeah, awesome. That's a really great question. Again, I'm really glad you asked that. Awesome. Do you guys have any other questions? Because that was a really great one. So I'd love to hear any others if you have them. Also, this fly keeps flying around my head. I don't know if you can see it, but I feel like I'm a crazy person spotting. So ignore me. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a little bit to make sure we don't have any questions. But if not, I'm really glad we had this conversation. I think it was a really good one. I'm glad we got to recap the income report for July. I'm really loving going over all these months, not just to document the process, but it's been really fun to see you guys' reactions and your guys' questions and how I can not only inspire you, because obviously that's my goal is to inspire, but motivate you that you can do the same. And I had this conversation on Instagram Live, but telling you, you can do anything you set your mind to. And I think a lot of us make excuses for why we can't achieve what we want to achieve. But I am a small town Arkansan girl that has no experience in business or entrepreneurship ever in my whole entire life. I have never even grown up around entrepreneurs, yet here I am getting close to running in $1 million business by the end of the year. That's my goal. And I know I'm going to hit it without a doubt. And I grew up in a tiny town surrounded by cows. Like, guys, you can do anything you set your mind to. So if you imagine your ideal, I love asking people the question. If you could wake up anywhere and do anything like your ideal day, what would it be? So let's say your ideal day would be waking up in a tiny home in Hawaii and being at the beach and working from your phone on the beach. Awesome. But immediately when you think of that, you cap yourself because you're like, well, I can't do that. It's me. But why can't you? Like, people do that all the time. You want to quit your job and move to Hawaii? Do it. Figure out a plan. That's what we do in the Profit Planner Lounge is we figure out what's your vision. What do you actually want to do with your life? Like, what do you want your ideal day to look like? And then you profit plan your way to it. So it's not just dreamy up in the clouds, figuring out what do I want to do. It's not all that fluffy stuff. We take that fluffy stuff and we put actionable daily steps to it. That way you have a tangible result based off your to-do list. And that is my goal for to not only inspire you, but to motivate you, but also to take action and realize that you can do whatever it is that is in your mind right now. And you can make however much you want to make a month. It's all up to you. It's all on your shoulders. And that should be a really empowering feeling. Okay, I'm going to head off. But I want you guys to know that if you have any questions, of course, you can come to me and ask anything you want. I hope you have a really great rest of your day. And if you have any questions, tag me below, as always. Ask them, and I will make sure to come back and answer any of the questions that you do have. Okay, bye, guys.